Clayton, when you look at just coming into this game, just kind of how heartbreaking last night's loss was there just a different frame of mind for you, for the group, as you went into this matchup?
Look, when you struggle, it's not fun, you know, and it just seems like anything that can happen happens, and it's the same thing when you're winning. It feels like you can't do anything wrong, and you're going to win every game you play. So it's hard to break those cycles one way or the other. So obviously, Yama's performance last night was incredible. Obviously tough one last night, but everybody came in here with a good mindset. Everybody came in here ready to win a game today, and that's really all you can do. Just keep showing up, keep going on the field, keep playing, and we're too good for it not to turn around. And just kind of a complete performance today by everybody, and got the win.
8 strikeouts and quite a few just looking. What does that say to you, just kind of as to how your stuff is playing in this one?
Yeah, you know, I wanted to get through 6 there. I made 2 bad pitches there, the last 2 sliders. So frustrating not to get out of that, but yeah, I thought overall it was a decent day stuff-wise, and you know, guys in the back of the pen picked me up. Enriquez getting the last out of that inning, and then Robo pitched awesome today, so that was awesome to see. Those were huge 2 innings for us, and then, you know, Jack closing it out was great. So good momentum for us going back home.
You guys haven't had 2-month stretches like this, you know, much in the last however many years, and then especially coming off a game like last night. Like, how tough is it to navigate and to be able to kind of bounce back from something like last night and be able to put together a complete game today?
Yeah, we don't lose a whole lot around here, so not something to get used to, obviously. But when it does happen, you know, baseball's not as much fun. So you gotta get to come to the field ready to work, ready to get going, and then you know, you can't dwell on it. You just got to get here, start a new day. It's a great thing about baseball, and the hardest thing about baseball is that you play every day. You know, so new opportunity every day, and sometimes it's hard, but that's why not everybody plays it. You got to put on your big boy pants and go play.
Justin, when you look at just kind of what was working so well for you today, the strikeouts, the swing and miss, what kind of gave you the edge in this matchup?
I think going into this outing today for me, it was just about, like, again, same as it always is, attacking hitters, just trying to be in the zone as much as I can and just kind of use my stuff. And yeah, fortunately today it was great, and you know, we're getting a lot of miss on the slider, and kind of been working hard on trying to get that pitch down in the zone, and I did a good job of that today. So I think that's probably why.
What was just like the mood in the bullpen when you look at the last couple weeks, and especially coming out of last night, and how important was it for you guys today to be able to bounce back and throw up some late zeros like that?
Yeah, obviously, you know, hasn't gone how we've wanted it to the past couple of weeks, but again, like, our job is to go out there and hang up zeros, and you know, there's going to be tough times for every team, for every bullpen, for every starting rotation, for whatever. So I think it's just trusting in each other and just going out there and picking the last guy up if it went poorly, or just continuing if it went well. And I think that's kind of been our MO, is just go out there and continue to try and put up zeros and dominate. That's the goal.
What were kind of the emotions you were feeling walking off the mound after that last punch out there?
Yeah, obviously fired up. You know, for me, like, I kind of love, you know, I don't know, I felt like today, like, I was throwing it really well, obviously, but I think, you know, I felt like the team kind of needed a jolt or something, and you know, thankfully, like, I went out there and felt really good and was able to kind of do what I wanted to. But yeah, obviously it's super good to be able to get fired up like that, because that means you're doing something good. But yeah, for me, I was just, you know, excited to get those punch outs, to get the outs, to not give up runs. So I think that was where it came from for me.
Well, the formula on Sunday oral was pretty simple. Following a Dodger loss, give the ball to Clayton Kershaw. Check. He did his job. Have the stars carry the freight offensively. Check. Big swings from Ohtani and Betts, and then the bullpen did the rest. Headliners, of course, Robleski, and then Jack Dreyer to close it out. They snapped the skid.
You know, you covered the facts. I'll cover the emotions. These are not forced smiles right now. This is really a happy time for them, especially with the flight coming home, to be together, to create some chemistry. Even Mookie Betts in his post-game sound is like, we can't follow our feelings right now. We just have to prepare and execute, and that is the key. And that's what those youngsters at the end of the game did. Ohtani sets the you know, with the home run, sets the tone. Kersh sets the tone with the strikeouts, and more strikeouts we've seen in swing and miss than this year. And then they finish it off with the 2 young lefties. Fantastic fantastic execution.
I know the Dodgers weren't happy splitting the 4-game series in Denver. Well, the Rockies are coming down for a quick homestand, a 3-game series at Dodger Stadium, and the Dodgers got to get them back and take advantage of this set.
Yeah, you know what? We can't look at the opposing team's record or where they sit in the standings. We've just come through a road trip with 2 last-place teams. Now we're going to play the Rockies. All of a sudden, you know what? Just go play baseball, play Dodger baseball, play up to your capabilities in the back of your baseball card. The wins will come.
And as we get back to the studio, play cleaner baseball. Today wasn't perfect and it wasn't totally clean, so tighten some screws and start a winning streak on the heels of a losing streak.